Good morning children. Welcome to online biology class. On the today's topic we are going to be discussed about the continuation of the topic of fundamental unit of life. In the last class we already discussed about that the cell is having containing cell organelles we discussed, and about that the components we discussed, what does the cell will do and what does the cell will perform in our body, like respiration, breathing, and the nutrition, digestion, circulation, that and all are going to be happened by the help of cell. We already discussed in the last session. And how the cell, from the first class to till now, we are discussing about the cell. What does the cell, how the cell will be divided. The cell components we discussed in the last class. But for this division, which method, which process is going to be occur, and in this session we are going to discuss about that. What does that mean, cell division? Cell division is nothing but the new cells are derived from the parent cells. Parent cells for growth and to repair old cells and for reproductive cells is known as cell division. Is known as cell division. The new cells are derived from the parent cells for the growth and to repair the old cells in our body, and for the function of reproductive cells in our body. That the new formation cells are nothing but the cell division. Yes, to perform this cell division, there are the two types of divisions are there. What are there? First one is mitosis and the second one is meiosis. What is there? Mitosis and meiosis. Yes, these division, if the cells wants to divide in our body, the cells are going to be perform two functions, two types. Mitosis phase and meiosis phase. And in this mitosis phase, 2n nucleus. 2n nucleus means diploid. Diploid. These diploid cells are going to be divided as a 2n cells only. But in the meiosis, the diploid cells means the 2n cells are going to be divided as a haploid. Haploid means one nucleus. Here the two cells are there. Two cells will be divided into two cells only. Means one cell. One cell is going to be divided into two. In this one cell, 2n nucleus is there. This cell is having 2n, this cell is having 2n. Here, identical copies. Identical copies are divided. What is there in the parent will be same in the daughter cells also. But here in the meiosis, unique cells. Unique cells means only the same but not the nucleus. Here just see that 2n one cell is there. That is going to be divided into 1n nucleus, 1n nucleus. That's why haploid. Haploid means 1n nucleus, no? That is the difference for meiosis and mitosis. And also we need to be know that mitosis division where it will be occur. The mitosis division are going to be occur in our body. For repairing the cells, repairing the muscle cells, fat cells, blood and damaged cells are going to be undergo the mitosis process. But throughout the life, these processes are going to be occur throughout the life. The mitosis process is going to be occur. But meiosis, only the reproductive cells, only the reproductive cells occur throughout the life. Only the reproductive cells only you may see the meiosis process. But the mitosis process you may see throughout the life, where the cell needs to be reproduced. If the cell wants to get double, the muscle cells and the fat cells, and if you are having any injury, at that times also the cells are going to be divided. Next again, the new cells are derived from the parent cell for the growth and for the replacing of old cells and for the reproductive cells. That process is known as cell division. And to perform this cell division in all the living organisms, it is going to be divided into two, mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis process is going to be occurred throughout the life for repairing the cells, to division, to development of the cell. But the meiosis process is going to be occur only in the reproductive organs. And next, this mitosis process is genetically identical. Cells will be came as a daughter cells, but in the meiosis, unitive cells only will become as a daughter cells. In the mitosis, the diploid cells will be from the parent to have diploid cells only, for the daughters also will become. But in the meiosis, the diploid nucleus is going to be divided into a haploid for the daughter cells. These we are going to be discussed more session, more what are the steps are there in the meiosis and mitosis. We will be seeing the next class. But before that, we are going to be discussed about how the cell will be starts the cycle. We are going to be seeing with the help of cell cycle. Now we are going to be discussed about the cell cycle. For the division, which will be helpful to start the division. We already discussed that the centrioles will be helpful at the time of cell division. Now we are going to be see in the mitosis and meiosis process. We are going to be see. First, we need to be discussed about the cell cycle. Cell cycle. Children, first see here properly. This cell cycle, if the cell wants to divide 1 to 2, the cell cycle will be take 3 to 4 hours. If one cell wants to divide as a 2, it will take 3 to 4 hours. In the 3 to 4 hours, what are the steps is going to be happen? We will see now. First, G1, S phase, G2, M phase. What will be occur? G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase, M phase. From G1 to G2 phase, we may call it as a interphase. What is called? Interphase. These are all nothing but the interphase. Okay now? And next, these G2 phase, M phase is helpful for to perform the mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis and meiosis. And this G1 phase, we may call it as a early prophase. Early prophase. And next, after G1 phase, we may call it as this is S phase is for synthesis. And next, G2 phase, we may call it as a late prophase. Late prophase. Okay now? Yes. Now we are going to be see what does the M phase will do, what does the G1 phase will do, what does the S and what does the G2 phase. Here, in this mitosis process, they are going to be performed the 4 phases. Prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. After this telophase, the cell will be divided. That we may call it as a cytokinesis. What is that? Cytokinesis. In the mitosis and meiosis, these phases is same for both division. Okay. After this M phase, it will be start with the help of G1 phase, that is early prophase. What does the early prophase, what does it is going to be happen? Here, growth of the cell and the preparation of DNA synthesis occur. Preparation of DNA synthesis. This is going to be occur in the G1 phase. And next, synthesis phase. What does it happen? In the synthesis phase, the DNA replication is going to be happen. DNA replication means nothing but the double strand DNA is going to be divided into a 2 single strands. These 2 single strands are going to be attached with one more strand, that is the new DNA strand. We already discussed that the mRNA is there, messenger RNA in the last class. That mRNA is going to be bind to the new synthesis of DNA to form again new DNA. That's why S phase we may call it as a DNA replication. Here only the sister chromatids are formed. Sister chromatids. Why sister chromatids? These two are new, no? They are the same as the brother sisters. Both are same. That's why we may call it as a sister chromatids. And next, in the G2 phase, what does it happen? The G2 phase, all DNA replications, damages is there are going to be repaired. All DNA replication, chromosome damages are repaired. Now you will see yes. And to perform these functions, some checkpoints are there. What are the checkpoints? To stop any damages, their chemical equal cytoplasm is not divided, the sufficient proteins are not getted for the DNA. At the time, some checkpoints are there in this cell cycle. What are the checkpoints we will see now? The checkpoints are nothing but at the time of telophase, now I am putting a star. That star is nothing but the checkpoint. What does it happen? The time of cytosynthesis, the chromosome some of are attached it properly to the fibers or not. In the telophase, check the chromosomes are attached to spindle fibers. This is one of the checkpoint. This is one of the checkpoint near the telophase stage. And next, here in the G1 phase, middle G1 phase and G2 phase, here one more checkpoint is there. That is, it is going to be checked the environmental condition. Environmental favorable conditions. Why? Because if the cell wants to divide, in your body also the temperature and the humidity needs to be checked. That's why here the environmental conditions are going to be checked. And next, in the G2 phase also, the preparation of mitosis is going to be occur or not. This is also one more checkpoint. Mitosis preparation. Yes. Yes, children, this is about the cell cycle. Now I am going to be again some brief discussion on this. Yes. If the cell wants to divide, it will take nearly 3 to 4 hours. These 3 to 4 hours, each cell, what does it going to be happen? We will see. First, the cell will be takes the 4 phases. M phase, G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase. M phase means it will occur depends on mitosis and meiosis. It will be both. These mitosis and meiosis again divided into 5. Prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase and cytokinesis. After the M phase, the cell will be starts the early prophase. In these early prophase, the preparation of DNA synthesis will be happened. The chromosome will be like a material, no? It will be starts to release the threads. After that, it will enters into S phase. In the S phase, the chromosomes will be act as a threads, no? The threads is going to be create a sister chromatids, means DNA replication is going to be happen in the S phase. From the S phase to G2 phase, it will be called as a late prophase. In this late prophase, what does it happen? The mitosis preparation is going to be happen. What? The centrioles will become here, the nuclear membrane, the cytoplasm is ready, and that the chromatids, centrosomes, all will be occur in the late prophase. And after that, it will start the mitosis and meiosis process. First, G1 phase will be occur, next S phase will be occur, next G2 phase, and last mitosis phase will be occur. After this, one more cell will be divided, no? Again the cell starts the G1, S phase, G2, again it will go to division, again this cycle is continuous. That's why we call it as a cell cycle. From G1 to G2 phase, we may call it as a interphase. What it is? Interphase. Yes. To perform this, some checkpoints are there. The checkpoints are telophase time, chromosomes are properly attached to spindle fibers or not is one check, and the second one, S phase time, environmental conditions, and G2 phase time is the damaged chromosomes are there in the cell that they are going to be repaired. That will be occur in the G2 phase. Yes, children, today's the discussion about the cell cycle is going to be completed, and the tomorrow's session we are going to be discussed about the mitosis. In the next class, we are going to be continued with the topic of mitosis and what are the phases are there and how the cell will be divided with the help of diagrams. We are going to be seeing. Thank you, children.